Hofstra had a lot of success under Speedy Claxton so far. He's in his third year, 46-21 total, but coming off a 25-10 season last year where they made the NIT.
Associate head coach, and he talked about how important it was Jay Wright was for his career, as Jay was the type of guy that was really generous with teaching him and giving him what is now an opportunity here as a
work that was necessary.
Yeah, he had to climb the ladder too. I mean, the resume did not let him jump too many rungs on the ladder. So these guys have earned it, and they've got teams that are poised to be right at the top of their leagues. Great ball movement from Hofstra. Dubar's three splashes down.
Coach, everything. You know, the Golf Coast Showcase, when they signed up Iona, I'm sure they were going to see, they thought they'd see Rick Pitino down here. So a lot of changes could always happen.
Oh, what a finish! 17 or 18 points in the first 3 games of
his own standards. And it doesn't always have to be identical to, guys that you learned under. You try to take the best of what you think and meld it into your own.
Dubar pulls up in the lane and hits the floater. This is a mature group, 3 graduate students in the starting lineup. Here's a breakaway again. The lob and the throwdown.
And John went to Maryland, by the way.
Yes.
It's no Valparaiso.
Thank you for pointing that out. There's another one.
Well, I think this line was the highest at, I believe, 9.5 or so.
Yes. And we did have a 20-point lead earlier today from High Point, but for the most part, these games have been played in the single digits, at least in terms of margin. Thomas with a great feed. Dubar reverses it.
It's the same. Let's go. 0-0. Start fresh. Hofstra, you don't want to play like you're up 23. Buffalo, you just want to be realistic. You don't want to hey, let's come back and win this game. But you want to just start fresh and see what happens in the second half.
They continue to execute what you've practiced, right?
Regardless.
This early in the year, that's even more important.
Yeah, it's way too early to just, if this was conference game late in the year.
So more than okay with their hotel accommodations as Sable's 3 goes off the mark. The teams and officials and workers here stay. There's a great lob for Dubar. That'll be a goaltend as the 3 goes down for Bolden Jr. As the scoring has really opened up here, and this will tend to happen in games like this, but as these two teams build for 3 games in 3 days, is there anything you would maybe implement to make sure everybody's fresh? Some coaches are grappling with whether to play 8 or 9 versus 10 or 11 this early in the season.
You know, one of the things that Speedy is going to really struggle with, and actually George will too, this game is somewhat decided, right? So now you're thinking we got to play another game.
Vary quite a bit over the course of the 3 days, the last few years in this event. And basically the first 3 games we saw today went the opposite of what was kind of we were expecting on paper. It's amazing how the teams come out a little bit different. As there's a nice lob inside. Dubar with 2 more.